stopping by Urraco Coffee, you might have noticed Kevin back by the shiny chrome roaster, preparing batch after batch of delicious roasted coffee. Kevin and his wife own and run Urraco Coffee, which is named after a small town in Honduras and was started by their son back in 2003. We stopped by and talked to Kevin about how he brings such a great cup of coffee to you. Kevin wakes up every morning and sets out to make his customers' days better with a fresh Urraco brew. Today Kevin is roasting coffee and is going to show us just how the roasting process works. He starts by warming up the machine to the roasting temperature. When the temperature is hot enough, generally after about 15 minutes, he pours the beans into the roaster.
We're getting close to temperature, so we're going to dump a bucket of beans in. We're going to dump them into here. This is the roasting part. I can check my beans through this little sampler right here. I can pull them out and check them whenever I want to.
The beans turn round and around in the machine while roasting at temperatures above 400 degrees Fahrenheit. As the beans roast, they change color. First they turn yellow, then about halfway through the beans turn orange as the outer layer wrinkles from the heat.
Now you can see they're starting to turn orangish. Looking great. You see they're starting to get darker now yet.
The difference between a light and a dark roast is how long the beans are heated in the roaster and the temperature at which the beans are roasted.
Saw that they were kind of orangey looking. They're already turning brown. A little bit of sweat on it. The vats are smoothing out. That's what I want right there.
By the time Kevin has the beans almost done, they turn brown and start making a distinct crackling noise. This machine is the agitator. It stirs the beans after they come out of the roaster while pulling air through the bottom to cool the beans down.
The chaff is a skin layer that needs to come off.
Cool air is blown into the roaster and quickly removes it.
Put the air in roaster for a little bit, then take it back out and the chaff will be pretty much gone. Okay, now, can you hear that pop? Yeah, okay. You can hear it crack good now.
Once they crackle, Kevin turns the gas all the way from 70% down to 10%. Even though the heat is off, the temperature of the beans still continue to climb. At this stage, the beans are so hot they continue to cook themselves.
Here's cracking now. This was my last roast right here. This is what you want to see. When you dump the beans in, it cools down, the temperature cools down. Then at about a minute and a half, it starts climbing back up. And you want that to climb through the whole roast. You don't, this is where I cooled it down, right at that point right there. Right there. That's why it has a little bend in it. But you do not want that red line to go flat. You want it to climb through the whole roast.
As the heat climbs above 400 degrees, the coffee hits the height of the roast. The machine gives off a high-pitched whistle which lets Kevin know the roasting process is almost complete. If the process goes even seconds too long, the roast can quickly become a disaster and be ruined. The time has come. The roasting of this batch of coffee is done. Kevin releases the beans into the agitator. Now you know how Urraco coffee is roasted. And perhaps next time you go to Urraco for a cup of your favorite brew or to pick up a pound of your favorite roast, you'll have a keener insight into the mastery and skill that goes into making it taste so good.
These are a mix of two beans. One is from Peru. The other one is from the island of Sumatra.